operating from the gun. Here's Cert. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Second and a yard at the 10-yard line.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with first and goal. And dose of the hurry up here.
Gain on the play. And an Eagles first down.
Back to throw, Hurts. Oh, he's got it, it's in close. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Throwing from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast, trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Now Hurts getting his guys set for this two-point play.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone. They go for 2, and that gives them a 3-score advantage.
17. Lions, nothing.
Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys' security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass. Like a great post in basketball, they know how to finish.
Position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Out of the shotgun. Goff taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. And the Lions
now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Goff on first and 10. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
No gain on the play.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Go.
3rd and long for him here. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They'll go for it. Goff. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Forced out to his right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Lions are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Escapes the defender. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Gain of 15 there. And the Lions have a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
On first down, it's gone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Goff on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down. It looks like at that 37-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he take him down right along the 30.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner attempt at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field. This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game, and failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
That one complete to St. Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On first down, it's Gibbs. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Goff.
26-yard line.
Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
It's a screen to Barkley. Has the lane past the 45. And he's going to get all pickup. That'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
It's Cert once again. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense up to the line fast.
At the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hurts now from the gun. That's cut by A.J. Brown. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
At the 26-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
But what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Play action. Hurts has it. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Eagles.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Hurts setting up to throw. Escapes out to the left. This one's caught. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but if he'll get that first down, we couldn't do it right there.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
No go, Hurts. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jack Campbell with the INT. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Drive begins with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
So we're through 3 here. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one does not go far.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there. And then netted some positive yards.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. Brock, they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves them with 3rd and goal at the 6.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to go out of bounds with close to enough for the first. But he is marked short, so it is 4th down and less than a yard.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
And they're really trying to pile it on here. The offense staying out there on 4th and goal. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Well, 4th and goal, and you go quarterback sneak, Brock. You know this firsthand. You better trust those big boys to help you get that ball across the goal line.
You can almost feel it the second you get done uttering the play, right? It comes out of your mouth, and those linemen just give you that look. Like, yes, this is my chance to own the line of scrimmage, to move the people in front of me. That's a good call and better execution from the entire group.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Gone. Needs him on the quick hitter. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
There's no negatives ever on a great shoot for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Out of the shotgun, gone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he's out of bounds. It looked like they might have a shot, Brock, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out. Just need one more step there to reach midfield. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
He's going to throw again. Goff. Has it downfield, working the left. They're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. There's a 25 on that play. That is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Again, Goff. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. It's dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down, it's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, then I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Taken in by Smith. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They got first down here from the 36.
Eagles, first down. A gain of 12. First down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Cert. Getting out to his left. Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down. Back to throw. Hurts. On the move. Headed right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Working quickly here.
At the 35-yard line.
First down throwing for Hurts. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. It's like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
And again, here's Hurts. This one snapped by Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
At the 14-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Hurts yet again. Smith brings in another one. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles put up even more points in a win. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Elliott on now to attempt a point after. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. So now after his second missed point after of the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
Here we go.
Off to the air now. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back. brings up second down.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big plays, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
We go tonight.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. The stiff arm buys him some space. And he's going to be brought down into enemy territory now at the 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Lions first down.
Hold on.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off play action, Goff. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Brings up second and 20 at the 44-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly marked up, too. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third down, Eagles opting to go with a dime here.
Maverick Walls.
Third and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Still love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
We go tonight.
Desperation time here on fourth. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. Now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Brock isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
It's second down.
Hey, let's go.
Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. They're going to pass it here. And this is lofted deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Hurts to throw. That's caught for the first. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19.
That's good for an Eagles first down. A gain of 31 yards.
Not first down. Hurts.
First down.
Completed over the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in the game that's already decided.
At the 9-yard line.
Hurts throwing again. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown.
Eagles.
Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.